The year was 2010. The place, Las Vegas, Nevada. Methanol had been feeling negative. Well, partially. So he decided to take a road trip to Vegas. He was looking to win big, and had his sights set on a proton. Looking for a table of high rollers, Methanol soon passed hydrofluoric and hydroiodic acid, locked in a tense round of poker. But fluorine, he knew, was too closely attached to part with her proton, and iodine had a reputation for betting its proton no matter what the stakes. No, Methanol was looking for a challenge. Hydrobromic or hydrochloric acid would do the trick. And who should he find at the next table but a lone HCl molecule, looking down on his luck. Methanol had been right. As soon as chlorine got his first good hand, he bet his only proton in hopes of winning big. Chlorine laid out his full house, only to be shown up by the cocky Methanol, who laid out his royal flush, one card at a time. Chlorine was reluctant to give up his proton, but the greedy oxygen atom used one of his lone pairs to rip it out of his hand.
And now our tale takes a dark turn and becomes a tale of revenge. After his big win, Methanol, now protonated, left the casino and took a shortcut down a dark alley. Unbeknownst to him, Chlorine, who was negative after his loss, was following close behind in disguise. Chlorine wanted to exact his revenge, but just stealing back his proton wasn't enough. He was going to steal his methyl group. He knew that if methanol had been a tertiary or secondary alcohol, oxygen would have just run off with his protons, leaving the carbons behind. But since he was a methyl alcohol, Chlorine knew oxygen wouldn't give up his methyl group without a fight. Down the dark alley, Cl came up behind Methanol and stole his methyl group, becoming chloromethane, and oxygen fled as water. The carbon is a good electrophile because oxygen is taking its electron density, which gives carbon a partial positive charge. Chlorine attacks the carbon from behind, which kicks off oxygen, who takes both electrons from its bond with carbon and leaves as water. This backside attack by the chlorine causes inversion of the positions of the hydrogens on the carbon. Oxygen took the first flight out of Vegas and learned a valuable lesson: never gamble with halogens.
Chlorine felt happy about his victory, and he learned that revenge pays. But he knew that under the right conditions, the whole thing could go the other way.